is Dan Baker with Dan's Haunted House, and attributing on the street contributor to Inside the Haunt Industry. I'm here with Michael Edwards. He's also a contributor to Inside the Haunt Industry. And then we have #The Rob.
Hey.
So here's the deal, man. I'm here with Jon, and I'm about to turn the camera over and make this a little bit more official. You guys know Jon. He is the brainchild behind some of the sickest shit at Not Scary Farm. He's the lead singer of a badass band called Winds of Plague. If you don't know who they are, slap yourself in the face now. Now! Are you ready, Rob? Boom, here we go. Excellent. So, Jon.
I feel like I need to be louder.
Well, no, I'm loud.
Don't try to
So I've got
act
two,
loud,
I've got,
man.
I've got two
getting worse and
talents.
worse.
Oh, yeah. I only have two talents. I'm loud and I'm sexy. That's it.
Yeah.
That's all I have. Well, dude, I know, right? Kind of doing the, you know, the, what is it, the Vinnie Paul thing a little bit here? Yeah, I mean, those are the only things that, when it comes to the haunt industry, I have no discernible talent with my hands. Everything I try to mold or create breaks.
Yep. Not that he doesn't have talent, just not directly modeling.
Noted. I mean, that's the audition process to get into dance.
It's quite intense.
Yeah. So, what do you want to talk about first? The tour, the haunts, or all the above?
Yeah, I guess we can talk about tour first since we're here.
Jon, guys, Jon Cooke. If you haven't checked out Winds of Plague, seriously, you suck.
Oh, man.
You straight up suck.
I appreciate that.
No,
Yeah, we're lucky enough to be out here in Texas in this beautiful weather. Bringing us to Dallas. Finally meeting Dan for the first time. We've been friends, buddies on the internet here for a minute.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it's one of the cool things about being in a band and being in the haunt industry is being able to tour and getting to meet all these people around the country that have the same passion.
Look, come here, Edwards.
Thank you.
All right, let's do this. We're going to try to make this official.
Oh,
There
okay.
we go.
All right.
Coming at you from Dallas.
All right, go ahead. Yeah, that's all. That's my favorite part about tour.
That was it. Thank you. How many episodes do you guys have?
So this is we've been on the road for 2 weeks now. We got one more week. Awesome.
Can you hear him okay?
I don't know.
Does anybody like
Shall we
commenting?
get
Yeah, I
closer?
can hear him. Yeah, people have commented. People are watching.
There you go.
Perfect.
Yep.
I'm sorry, how many tours you got left?
We have 1 week left, and today was actually our 3rd day of haunted house tours.
Oh, right.
So we got to do Dark Hour. We did Eastern State Penitentiary in Philadelphia.
Nice.
I saw that.
Good.
Tell me it was as badass in person.
It was way beyond. I had high expectations, and it was amazing. Amy and the whole terror crew out there, phenomenal. They basically gave us a lantern at 2 in the morning and said, "Go explore." It was like
Nice.
sick.
That's
awesome. And then we also got to see Hell's Gate in Chicago, which you know, I'm a big fan of the Zombie Army guys and what they do. And
Zach used to work there, a buddy of ours, Zach.
oh, awesome. Yeah, I mean, incredible product, and I've been following their YouTube series with them building that haunt, and it was amazing to be able to go and visit it.
Aren't they one of the first haunts to go over 20,000 this season? I was somewhere I heard that. I don't know.
28,000 people?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'm not too sure.
Well, I mean, what you guys do probably 1.9 million or something like that.
Chad with Zombie Army used to work with me.
Oh.
Yeah, long time ago. Now look
That's right, Chad.
That's right.
That's right, Chad.
But yeah, Zombie Army, it's awesome.
What the hell, dude? Talk about the haunt.
My haunt or your haunt?
Yeah.
My haunt?
No, my haunt. We'll get into that in a little bit. Let's talk about you, man. Let's talk about you, brother.
So I work for Not Scary Farm, which is the big theme park out in Southern California. Not the big one, the other big theme park.
He's busy. It's his own deal. Not Scary Farm.
Yeah, so I'm a scenic designer for Knott's Berry Farm.
Which that translates into the brainchild, just so you know.
Which,
And
by
that,
the way,
those are my words.
And while you may not think so, you're famous enough by being there. When I took the Queen Mary tour about 2 weeks ago, the guy that was a tour guide knew who you were and worked with you. He said, "Oh man, he's awesome. Yeah, he's great.
That's awesome.
That guy was great to work with. And, oh, he was awesome." I was like,
I don't know who that was, but yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, I stayed with Stacy. That's all.
We were both in LA at the exact same time and couldn't make it.
Yeah, I saw you guys were out there with George and Immortal.
Oh man, Immortal.
Right down the street from
Because
us.
by the way,
Yeah.
you suck. Thank God I couldn't make that.
Did you see their new shop or was it the old one still?
No, it was the old one. They were in transition.
Gotcha. I haven't seen the new one yet.
I know how many masks are taking the trans world though, so I know there's a bet going on. Listen, email me at dynamitedaniel@inyourface.com. I own like
got the inside tip.
Yeah, and then I'll split the winnings with you 50-50, and I'll let you know what's up.
Yeah, every year they seem to get a whole other wall of masks. That's pretty cool.
Dude,
Your storage is almost full.
is it almost full? Oh shit! All right, so let's keep going.
Okay, all right. So yeah, attraction designer. I have done a handful of different haunted attractions for Knott's, including Paranormal Week, special effects, just a big laser tag zombie thing. And then last year I did Shadowlands, which
How about that, America?
shares a very similar theme to Dan's on House. Dan's on House. Yeah. So I think you would. I think we did The Grudge a couple years back, but I think you're the one that took it to the full.
Well, these
feudal
guys
Japan
did.
monster. Okay.
Again, my only talents again are I'm loud and I'm
probably
sexy.
do.
I have the best crew in the entire world. No doubt about it.
It seems like you guys have a lot of fun out in the woods.
I gotta be honest,
right?
it is really. Oh yeah, we have a lot of fun in the woods. Yeah, we do. I mean, you're in Texas too.
Yeah.
There's no river next to the woods,
No.
so you're relatively safe. But there's water close by.
There you go.
No
Like I said,
banjo.
there's nothing like a Texas haunt. I mean, it's just, I'm sorry.
Yeah, man. You guys have a nice core of haunts out in this area.
Yeah.
House of Torment's on my bucket list. I would love to see that.
Oh, you
Out
have
in Austin.
Yeah, it's too bad you didn't see it before they moved, though. I mean, their new location's cool,
Yeah.
but their original location was crazy. I mean, yeah, give them another year or two, I think they'll be right back up there.
I think we're fine. The storage pool doesn't have anything to do with the live feed, does it?
Shouldn't.
All right, perfect. Then we're good.
If it
So we're good.
does,
Now
you
you
can
let us
bring
know
it
when you
up
need to go because I know the show starts here pretty soon.
No, we got some time.
All right, perfect. So a couple of things that I really want to talk about. We'll talk about the new one here in a second. But there was something that really hit not just the haunt industry by storm, but the entertainment industry by storm. And it happened to you guys last year. Do you mind expanding upon that? If you guys don't know, check this out and be candid, be straight up, really honest.
So last year I pitched a concept for an attraction that was based in VR, and the experience was called Fear VR 5150.
Right?
And it's something that me and my team worked on. We've never done anything like before, never done anything in VR, so it was all new to us. But something we were like, okay, we can do this. So we all came together, worked our butts off, put this thing together. And the whole idea was you get led into this room, medical facility, unspecified.
Right.
Put your goggles on, and then it's supposed to follow the story of this girl with these unexplained, phenomenons happening around her. And it's funny, like we finished the film, we built the experience, and then Stranger Things came out on Netflix. And I'm like,
cool.
God damn it, it's the same thing. So I was like, shit, that's what we're gonna get a bunch of crap for,
Right.
Well, no, it ends up not what we got crap for. Because it was an attraction with such a low capacity, Knott's did not want to release it with the rest of our attractions, since this could only do about 800 people a night, opposed to our normal attractions that do 10 to 12,000 a night.
Right.
So we didn't announce it. We didn't put out a press release. But then the LA Times got a hold of it, and they released it. It says, Knott's straps you in a wheelchair and puts you through a mental, an insane asylum or whatever, which is pretty standard, really, so who cares?
Yeah.
But the fact that the LA Times did it and put it out to the mass world, and it got into the wrong hands, and we had this mega church get involved and was leveraging a lot of their Midwest churches against Cedar Fair, the company. So, Cedar Fair made the decision to pull the plug on our attraction, and although I can see why they made that decision, it's an attraction with such a low capacity, whatever.
Right.
But I mean that as an artist and somebody that put my blood, sweat, and tears into creating something that I didn't even think I was capable of doing, and then just to get the plug pulled, that hurt really deep. And then somebody that like myself, that I love on attractions, I love all this, I love meeting crazy people like you guys, and then to see that shockwave ripple through the whole industry,
Right.
and affecting not only haunted attractions, but then I see all these things of people protesting movies and TV shows and stuff, and
It's getting a little out of hand.
It-
Yeah,
it's
it's like
super
every year
out
they're
there,
finding
dude.
something new to go after.
Yep.
It's like, oh God, clouds, or oh God, oh no, you can't pick on crazy people. That's terrible. It's insensitive. We've been doing it for ages.
and not to mention, it's
People
like,
need to get off their high horse, man.
and I know there's people out there with severe mental problems,
Absolutely.
and I feel for them. But I think for us, I mean, we're all kind of crazy in our own mind, and that's our release from the everyday norm of our 9-to-5 jobs, and going just having a good time in these safe environments. And I don't know, that one kind of stuck a little bad.
Can they say they can hear us okay? Does anybody say they can't hear us?
Nope.
Perfect.
Okay, so hopefully you can hear us.
We're a group of artist to artist, right? If somebody were to ask your opinion, not the corporate opinion, but your opinion on what happened there, and they told you can only use your two hands, show America what your opinion of what happened. Show America what your opinion of that situation would be if all you could use were your two hands.
I'm just gonna change it. I'm just gonna change it to.
Okay, see, there you go. Not only is he badass, but he's a man of character.
You don't know who's watching this, so.
No, it's true. No,
Yeah,
no,
we
he-
do.
he-
It's right here.
Those 4 people.
7,
Yes.
6.
I didn't mean to put you in an uncomfortable
No.
position. I mean, I totally meant to put you in an uncomfortable position.
By tomorrow, this will be watched by like 400,000 people. So it's just
No
they'll be
question
watching it
about it.
later.
No question
They're all
about it.
driving home right now. That's why they're not.
And you know what? Again, the worst part about that whole situation
Right.
is the stance that we took is, Cedar Fair put out their statement, and that was it. Radio silence. So that
And
was
then you guys
that was the
were-
hardest part. Was like sitting at home watching it on the news, saying this guy, the guy who designed this must be sick in the head and all this, and I'm just like, that was hard. So this is nice. This is the first time I've actually talked about it in any kind of media format. So
This is awesome. And I feel for you, man.
Yeah.
There's some things that I would like to do that I know are going to get me in trouble, so I have to kind of tiptoe a little bit. I think we talked about it. We're not going to disclose it here.
Just take it from me.
Oh, we're not going to disclose it here, but yeah. So I totally feel where you're coming from. Devil Driver, badass band.
Yep.
When's the these guys are? I'm not kidding. This is bullshit. I'm not jerking off. Nothing like that. Your music's amazing. How long has your band been around?
I was
10
going to
years.
ask that. 10 years?
Yeah, 10 years.
How did it start?
Officially 10 years. We probably started playing around in high school, just playing covers and stuff before that even. But yeah, in high school, like any other garage band would start, I guess, just messing around, and somehow ended up here.
So, for everybody watching now and in the future, I speak for all of you when I say, from the outside looking in, you are a rock star, which you are. You're a bona fide rock star, right? Yeah, no,
Debatable.
No, you are. and you work for a mega haunt, and you have the ability and the budget to do lots of cool stuff. From the outside looking in, I would say that you've got almost the perfect life. Plus, if you don't mind me talking about this, beautiful wife, brand new little baby.
Yep.
Your son looks just like you.
Thank you.
He absolutely does. There's no denying it. That's fantastic.
Yeah,
And it's
better.
Yeah, well, of course. My kids, I've got 2 daughters. One looks like the milkman. We didn't even drink milk. And I'm just kidding. Except I'm serious. No, so from the outside looking in, everybody who's affiliated with the haunt industry or the entertainment industry would say that you have the perfect life, right? I know that there's challenges in there. Do you like being a rock star and a haunter at the same time? Is this something you see yourself doing forever? Like if the band, not if, but when the band becomes a mega hit and they're and Metallica's opening for them, just as an example, would you still haunt? Or
Yeah, I don't see myself stopping either avenue anytime soon. They're both my number one passions in life, and I would say they are neck and neck. I love being on stage just as much as I love walking through a haunt or creating a haunt even more.
That's awesome.
Like that's my artistic expression is creating haunted attractions, and I love it. But my biggest problem with me and my personality is I'm never satisfied. I'm always looking to what's next and stuff.
But I think that's what makes you good at what you do.
That's most haunters.
And
though.
that's
a
what
lot
makes
of
the
haunters.
Edward's good at.
I mean, anybody that sits in their haunt just like going nuts, picking apart the little details that nobody's ever to notice. Like I'm sure we can relate.
Yep.
So that's my thing, and then I don't know where everything will go. I've been getting more and more into film, and I did the last Devil Driver music video,
Dude,
which
rock
we
on.
actually shot at Hobbs Grove,
Oh,
in Fresno,
fantastic.
with Chris and all those guys. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep going until.
So to the
No,
people
no,
who are either currently watching or will be watching, Mike, are you cool with that? I mean, we can switch out if you want to.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
All right. So the people watching, I started in the haunt industry as a home haunter, and things just kind of escalated from there. I know that there are a ton of folks that would love to branch out and do something like this, but they're scared and they're nervous. Now I know what my advice to people would be, but you're a guy, right, who's made it to entertainment arenas that a lot of folks, millions of people aspire to jump into. What would your word of advice be to people who are either scared or haven't had success yet? What would you say?
Well,
to them?
what's interesting, I think, about my particular situation is, as far as music goes, I have no music abilities. I can't sing for shit.
Oh, fuck you.
But I can, but I love metal music, and I can scream pretty well. I
He's
guess
awesome.
else.
And we're going to go live when you're on stage, too.
There we
I'll
go.
be on
Sick.
that.
So, I mean, just the fact that I was able to make it in this industry without any of that, I think it's all just about.
And no American Idol, no America's Got Talent, nothing like
Nope,
that.
just yelling
You weren't
into my
discovered on YouTube but from some dude from. Okay.
None of that. Nope. Just hard work and
Straight up doing it.
getting out there on the road and not accepting, no or failure. And then as far as the haunt stuff goes, I work 40 hours a week full time at a theme park designing. I have no background, never went to school, can't draw for shit. But
Again, I see some of his drawings.
but I can draft, and I was able to find the programs that that work to my advantage, and I've turned out some pretty cool haunts, I think. So
You have
Yeah.
a massive amount of respect, obviously for myself,
Absolutely.
Michael, Rob, I'm not sure where Rob had to step off a little bit, and the industry as a whole.
Oh, that's awesome.
Dude, number one, thanks for letting us come out.
Yeah,
Number
it's
two,
great to have
dude,
you.
I'm down with taking that talk. I don't care what time it is.
Yeah.
Again, there's not a lot out there because it's outdoors and all of our cool stuff is put
It
out.
doesn't matter. I just
Yeah,
wanna go
basically
I just
it'll
wanna
be
walk
like,
the
now if you
trail.
look over here, there's some trees. And then if you turn around and kind of look this way, there's some trees. Now over here, there's no tree. You can go right that
Well, I
way.
saw you guys were building. I saw like, you're building like a bridge with the cool like Shinto gates and
Yeah,
stuff,
yeah,
right?
Torii, yeah.
Torii gates. Are those still up? And
Oh
stuff?
yeah, for sure.
There you go.
Yeah, rock on.
That'd be awesome.
Awesome. So listen, we're gonna go live multiple times. I don't know what to expect. John is definitely going to tear it up on stage. Michael's going to be going live next time. We're going to get Rob in the mix. But again, man, thank you.
Yep.
Thank you very much. Badass guy, badass band, badass haunts. And dude, you can't go wrong with Japanese. I'm just saying. You can't go wrong with Japanese at all.
Yeah, the concept and theme, especially in Southern California, and being kind of, I mean, I should say California, Texas. I mean, it's so unique and awesome, and there's so much cool stuff in Japanese culture and history that lends itself to these horrific scenes. And
I need to ask, what were the reactions to it? I mean,
Well,
no, you can say.
No, you go ahead.
So,
what were the reactions?
I was telling Dan, like, like I said, we did an official Grudge base a couple years ago, and that did pretty well.
You want to get a little closer, Mike?
But that was also set in modern times in a hospital. This was all set in the feudal era.
Samurai.
Yep, samurai and stuff. And I think people were excited that it was just a fresh concept, and it was ranked number 3 out of all of our months in the entire city. So it did pretty well on that.
Really good. I wish I could have seen it. I talked to a couple people here in Texas that actually made it out.
Oh, wow. That's awesome.
And they happened to notice my shirt and started talking, and I mentioned Japanese. And they said, oh, we saw it in Shadowlands. Like, no way. And they were just going on and on about how great it was.
Hey, I wonder, we had a question. Is it possible to go see your setup now, or no? That's a habit thing.
Yeah, let's go.
Hey, Rob, come on. Rob.
I think Rob's dying over there.
All right, we'll be back, Rob. I don't know what's wrong with Rob.
Maybe the fumes.
Yeah, I guess he's asleep.
So if you went to the tour, this is the Devil Driver tour bus.
Devil Driver, baby. Again, if we're keeping you from anything, just tell us
I'm
to.
good now.
Awesome.
This guitar player from Death Angel over there.
Rock on. Awesome. We're getting backstage access, kids.
So, the first band, Azrael, they're from Australia. They're just going on right
Oh,
now.
hell yeah. Go ahead, Mike.